Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Past times could never hold me down. Lost love, sweeter when it's finally found. I got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives could never come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't.
So what is up, guys? So today I'm gonna be building a PC. This will be my first build. This video will be not a build guide. This will be a video about how I'm gonna build it and my experience. I just want to share it to you guys. And after months and months of literally waiting for parts to arrive, for good parts that I like to arrive, it's all finally here. So now I'm gonna start building it, and I'm gonna be unboxing each of it along the way, and I'm gonna explain why I got it, and I'm gonna explain on what are those components as well. Alright, so now that I've cleared the table and it's only the motherboard and the CPU that is left here, I'm gonna be sitting down so it's easier for me to build this, even though it's easier to stand while building. So for the motherboard, this is not my first choice for an AMD Zen 2 CPU because I would prefer a X570. The one I got is a MSI X470 Gaming Pro Carbon. I got this because this is the best that is available in my town currently. I realized later then that it's available online, but it's too late. I already bought this, so that's the regret that I have about this build, but I can just upgrade this along the way. And moving on, we got the Ryzen 5 3600X. I just got this like a few hours ago because what I recently had is a 2600, but this arrived, so I asked for a return and the store was kind enough to do so. And so yeah, I got a Ryzen 5 3600X. This is a Zen 2, and hopefully with my proper research, I believe they will work perfectly fine if this BIOS is updated. Let's just hope. Alright, so continuing with the build, I'm going to be unboxing the motherboard. So here we go. Let's put that aside for later. So inside the box, guys, we have a SLI bridge for dual GPU mount, only for NVIDIA by the way. And SATA cables and an an IO shield, sorry for that. And we have M.2 SSD, NVMe screwdriver, and we have a optical disk drive for the update. We don't use that anymore. Anyways, we have some thank you message from MSI. We have stickers for labeling your cables later on for better upgrades. It's easier, it makes your lives easier. I'm gonna do that as well. And of course, we have the user's manual. I've read this already. The online version is actually better. Or the PDF version, should I say. And of course, we have a warning here for the case standoffs, as well as the quick start or quick installation guide, which I've also read already. This is not my first unboxing. I've already unboxed this for so many times because of the waiting duration that I've had. So this is not my first reaction. My first reaction was actually very, very careful with this thing. Alright, so moving on to the build, let's remove the motherboard itself from the electrostatic plastic. So I'll keep this. You'll be needing this for damage, I guess, for warranty. And yeah, I almost forgot. Tools I'll be needing is a muffin foil for baking, but I'll use this for now because we're on a budget. So yeah, I'm actually broke right now because of this build, so I'll just use this. And tools, another tools is a screwdriver. I don't have the professional one, I'll just have this, and a pliers for a mini plier or a mini scissors, anything that can cut zip ties or cable management zip ties. I'll put that aside. And so next, we have the CPU. Let's unbox it as well. So AMD CPUs have combo. Like there's already a fan in it. Like when you buy it, there's already a CPU fan, so you don't need to buy anymore. So inside the box, there's the user manual and the warning here. And of course, we have the CPU itself. Careful with the pins, very careful, because the AMD pins are on the CPU, the Intel are on the motherboard, so it's reversed. And of course we have the fan or the CPU cooler itself. So now I will pull back this tab on the motherboard. Okay, that's the most scary part of this build. It's finally done. Woo! Anyways, moving on. That's there. That's there. That is there. Hopefully I got it correctly. Anyways, moving on. That thing is done. Oh yeah, before getting this, it's time to unscrew this thing here. And here we go. There we go. Now that's the CPU cooler. So by the way, the thermal piece is already there. If you're wondering why I didn't add any thermal piece. Next is the RAM. The easiest part of this build. Alright, so now that the CPU fan and the CPU is all connected, it's time for the RAM, which will be the easiest part of the build. This is the Team Group GeForce, their gaming brand, Delta RGB. So this is a two 8GB sticks of RAM, so equivalent to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's running on 3200 megahertz. Perfect for AMD builds, I guess. So there's the paper. So it's two sticks. There's a sticker and a warranty card. Two sticks of RAM, RGB RAM. Alright, plugging in the RAM. It's gonna be this two right here. Alright, that's plugged in. And now next is the SSD. So here we got the Samsung 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2. This is a 250 gigabyte version. Yeah, I really like Samsung. Yeah, good thing with gaming motherboards, there's a heatsink for like RAMs and stuff, so it's a plus. It's gonna keep your, I mean SSD. It's gonna keep your SSD very cool. Alright, so now that it's screwed in there, the line, yep, it's straight. Oh, it's time to plug it into the case now. Alright, let's do that. So our case is actually from Cougar. I also didn't want this. This is also not my first choice, but this is the full tower, medium tower, the only medium tower that suits me. I could have waited for a MSI if I only knew that it was safe to deliver or order from online here. But yeah, I'm gonna deal what it is, and it actually looks nice. I'll just change this in the near future, I guess. Yes, let's open this. Should we then do it from this way? Okay, it's not upside down. Oh no, it's upside down. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. I'm gonna flip this around. Alright, so okay. There we go. That will be our house. Doesn't look that bad. Eh? Yeah, yes sir. So this is a Cougar Gemini S Gray, Iron Gray edition. There's a white version or a silver version of this. I don't like that. I like to go more stealthy. So here, yeah. Let's peel this. Oh, that's a bad idea, right? I should have peeled that when it's done. Anyways, moving on. It happens. We can't put it back again. There's a magnetic filter here, dust filter. And also at the bottom, there's also a magnetic dust filter there. And we have a 120 Cougar free fan here. And this is the front panel. This actually lights up here. Anyways, we're gonna pull that out first. So I've seen, this is the back place by the way, probably like 1.5 inch of cable management place. So in YouTube, I don't really see anyone yanking this out. So I'm gonna show you guys that it's actually safe to just yank it out. So you don't need to find anything else online. Very hard because there's no video that shows it. So can I yank it out? Just very hard. Just like at the bottom, there's a bar. Just like very hard. It's very stiff. Just yank it up. Don't worry, you didn't break anything. All things are safe here. Nothing broke. And yeah, this is the front panel, I guess. It's a glass, plastic here. And there's like a air intake here with a grill. Putting that on the case, on the box as well. Yes, sir. So there you have it. There's the LED strip right here. I guess we move on to removing this fan first. We're gonna use the fan later when I plug it in. So let's remove it first. So here, this case fits a ATX, micro ATX, mini ATX, as well as a extended ATX or eATX. And there's an SSD slot here which you can remove by pulling and pushing here, okay, pushing. Which we're not gonna use. I'm probably gonna add SSDs there in the future if I need to. And also at the back, we can plug screw in SSDs as well. I guess, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's the case, and this is the hard drive slot here. Let's pull it out. There's gonna be accessories in this case. Alright, so we actually have the things here. Zip ties, screws, as well as, I'm not sure what are those. Oh, and we have manuals here as well. I'm gonna use that, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna put this back on the box. Why do I always say case? Anyways, now that is all out of the way. I think it is time to. It's not even. Oh, it's even. Okay. It's time to put the motherboard in. So make sure you don't stack your motherboard here. So make sure it's 9 for ATX, 9 screws here, or female screws. Here we go. Oh, I forgot the IO shield. I almost forgot the IO shield. Oh my gosh. Plug in the IO shield. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Alright, I'm just checking these things if it's fitting. It's fitting. So I'm gonna get the things first from the case. Whew, that is a lot step closer now. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm gonna let this stand, hopefully it won't fall. Alright, there we go. Almost done. Now it's time to plug in the hard drive, or add in the hard drive. So for the hard drive, this will be where I'm gonna store video files for my video editing, where I'll store my games like Warzone. That's gonna be a very, very massive game. I'm gonna open it up. This is a WD Black, 1 terabyte. I believe this is a gaming version, the game drive for WD or Western Digital. This actually don't need screws, I think. Oh, you need some screws. Okay, plug that in first. Okay, that's a snap. Yes. I'm gonna just slide it back. By the way, at any point of this video, if you find me doing things that is very wrong or very incorrect, please comment down below so I can improve if I'm gonna build in the future once again. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the SATA cable from the motherboard. So I'm actually gonna start with the cable management as well. Before plugging that in, I'm gonna remove these wires here, case wires. Alright, so moving on, we plug in the SATA and the hard drive. Our power supply is from Master. This is the MWE 750 watts bronze rated 80 plus bronze certified power supply. This is perfect for now, seeing that the RTX 30 series has come out. So if I want to upgrade to 3080 or 3070, I don't need to upgrade my power supply anymore. And this is a non-modular, that's the sad thing. But there's plenty space here to spare, so it's okay. Unboxing. Here, this is not the first unboxing again. I opened it already. We have the case, or the power supply screws. And then, we have the power supply itself. Here we go. By the way, it doesn't come this neatly. I just zip tied this, so it's gonna be presentable. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna use the screws from the case. Right, it's the same, but this one is sharper, actually. So yeah, let's peel this sticker off. Oh no, there's residues in it. I just put that later. So with that, we're gonna face it downwards, so it has its own environment of air. Alright, so that is our power supply installed. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the 24-pin power connector, which is the power for the whole motherboard. I'm gonna find it here. We'll be plugging in this thick 4-pin. So yeah, back to the cable management. It's nice to cable manage while you're building, so cable management time is just wasting a lot of your time. Alright, so now the CPU power, 16 pins actually. Let's find 16 pins here. Alright, so plugging in the CPU power, I need all of them actually. Alright, so now we need to find the power connector for the HDD. HDD power and SATA is in and cable managed actually. Alright, so now that is out of the way, I'll be plugging in these things. Alright, now that's done. Alright, cable manage. Whew, this is a lot of cables, man. Alright, so all front panel related things are all connected. I guess now plug in the fans. Yes, the fans. These are the fans I got. This is from Cool Moon. I would honestly prefer Corsair or NZXT or Deep Cool, but as you know, we don't have this here as well in our town. So I'm forced to have this, but this is an RGB fan. You can't control it. You can only control it via remote. It comes with a remote control and an RGB fan, RGB hub. Sadly, you can't control it via software in your system. So you can also control the speed via the remote control as well. Excuse me, I burped. So yeah, it's okay. After all, this is a budget build. I already got in trouble for building this already. So here we have the manual, the box itself, and 3 fans, 3 RGB fans, and of course we have 3 packs of 4 screws and remote, and then a RGB hub. Yeah, this can fit 10 fans and 2 LED strips. Yes, sir. So my fan will be going from front panel. It's gonna go from the front panel. So 3 fans in the front and 3 fans as well on top, and 1 exhaust here. So we have 4 equivalent exhausts and 3 intakes. As well as for HDD, we're gonna have 1 pushing down. So it's gonna keep our HDD. The HDD fan, we're gonna be using the stock Cougar black fan. So here we go.
3 days later.
And that's for the fans. My hands are gonna be blistered because of these fans. Wow, that is not easy work right there. We are almost done, bro. I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna stick this at the back side. Alright, so now cable management semi-done. I'm gonna plug in the Molex connector to the RGB fan controller or RGB fan hub. Alright, so it is time for the GPU, sir. The most exciting part of the build, where you're almost done, like 90% done with the hardware, not the system. Woo, scary. I'm so scared about the system. Hopefully it's gonna go top. So people usually like to vertically mount their GPUs just like this, but I don't trust myself, so I'm gonna lay it down. So here I have the Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 2060. So this is a 6GB GDDR6 VRAM, and it has an Ice Storm 2.0 feature, and as well as a Firestorm feature. I'm not sure what are those for the Zotac, but I guess it's about the cooling. And it has a ray tracing, of course, an RTX card, and a DirectX 12, and then it is an Ansel graphics card. So you guys might wonder, the 3080 GPUs just came out. Why didn't I get that? So of course I have my answer. It is a budget PC gaming build, so I tried finding the lowest of the low prices. So I actually wanted a RTX 2060 Super, but it was 3,000 pesos more, so I didn't want to waste money on that, because 2060 I heard is like the best when it's paired with Ryzen 5 3600X. So I just got that, and I got this from Lazada actually. That's when I ordered this when I knew that they were actually selling gadgets or PC parts online. So this and yeah, actually only this and the SSD, the M.2 SSD, I got it from Lazada, as well as this Wi-Fi card, because my motherboard doesn't have Wi-Fi in it. So I bought this PCIe adapter, excuse me. So I ordered this as well from Lazada. We'll get back to this later. So I chose this instead of TUF. I was actually gonna get the TUF Gaming It was a 2060 OC edition, but I didn't like the aesthetics. So I know, I sacrificed power out of aesthetics, but yeah, I don't really care. I'm not gonna crank everything up to the high, but I just want to play smoothly because currently my PC right now has a CPU or GPU bottleneck, or I think its thermal paste is dried out. So I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege at like 30, sometimes 20 frames per second, and honestly, my eyes got used to it already, so hopefully I'm gonna get better at the game with more graphics or more. Yes. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get to adding this, right? So I'm gonna lay down. First, let's unbox it first, right? So here, let's open this. Nothing in the box. Let's put that aside. So here in the box, we have another box inside the box, and here, of course, we have the letter. Very, very premium. The letter is very, very premium actually. And there's like a introduction of what are they and what series do they have and stuff like that. There's like an AMP OC and a mini version of this. And of course we have a quick installation guide as well as a driver update, warning you to update your driver. And a user manual, quick installation guide. I'm actually gonna read this. Right, and we have a sticker here, a Zotac sticker, same size with the AMD sticker. That's nice. I'm gonna add that somewhere. Again, this is not my first time unboxing this. I already unboxed this. So that's the card itself, right there. Anyway, so first I'm gonna open this thing, this PCIe Express, PCIe port first. I'm gonna remove these two thumb screws. We're gonna remove the slot 2 and 3 since this is a dual PCIe size. This case actually needs the, oh my gosh, I can't talk. The thing, I forgot what thing, to be yanked. Anyways, to be yanked. So it needs to be broken, like you need to like legit break it. So I have no choice but to break this thing. Like, it's not breaking it because it's the requirement of it. It's just weird breaking a PC case component. There, that's just that. Like you can't return it anymore. Alright, that's easier. Alright, so now I'm gonna push down the slot. Here we go. So that is it. There, that's the power itself. Legit, it's there. Let's slot this in here. Right, and then now with even pressure, push down. Alright, now that's the card there. It's installed. Wow, I just installed my first ever graphics card. Now time to plug in the PCIe Express power. While we're in there, we're gonna plug in this as well. The Wi-Fi extender or Wi-Fi adapter of our motherboard. So this is the TP-Link AX3000 with Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0 PCIe adapter. So I guess this is like one of the best in TP-Link or PCIe Express adapter, Wi-Fi adapter. Nothing to say much because I'm not really familiar with this type of stuff. But yeah, unboxing wise, it's very neat. So you have your, I guess your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth adapter here. And this is your two extender range for the range antennas. And this is where you're gonna plug in for your antenna. And then this is for like smaller motherboards like ITX, mini ITX, stuff like that. And of course for Bluetooth, you need this to transfer files. You're gonna plug this in a USB header. So yeah, just one more power supply to plug in. It's a 8-pin. 8-pin PCIe. I'm actually gonna let it carry so it has support here, not going down. Like, almost done. Oh, that almost fell down. Alright, so now time to cut these wires. I mean these zip ties. Alright, time to pop the back panel back in from the case itself. No, actually, pop the front panel first. There's a filter by the way here for the front panel. There we go, perfect. Thanks. Okay, so switch place. Time to boot it up. I'm gonna put the front panel, the glass panel later because I heard there's a curse if you put it in without booting first. There's a high chance it's gonna fail. I hope not. Let's plug this thing in first. Plug this thing in first. So guys, after 5 hours or 4.5 hours of building these bad boy right here, right? It's time to make sure it boots up. Alright, so for the peripherals, I got here a Red Dragon Safer microphone. I think it's a condenser mic, I'm not sure, but it's a mic, whatever, it's a mic. I'll need it for online tasks. And for the mouse, my handy dandy 3-year-old Logitech A502 right here. It's still working until now. And for the keyboard, it will be a Red Dragon Kumara RGB keyboard. Actually, it's like a MX Cherry used to do. The feels of it is nice. Anyways, let's open this up as well. The mic, let's open it next time. This one. So we got the manual, the quick start guide, and simple, the keyboard itself in a bubble wrap. Alright, so moment of truth here, right? Right, it's plugged in. Next, we're gonna plug in our USB. Our keyboard to our PC. Usually, the brain just stops working. We're gonna plug in our Windows 10 installation, my friend. Plug it in right here. USB. Okay, now make sure your power is off. Your switch. Plug it in. Okay. And then now, up close, you will want to see this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna switch it on. The switch. Oh, nothing happened. Why? Because I need the power button on. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It worked! Oh my gosh! It worked! Oh, please show a display. Just wait for it. Oh shoot, it worked! Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh! It worked. It really worked. Let's see if there's a display output. Oh my gosh, it worked. It worked! Oh my gosh! Come on na siya! It worked. Is the GPU spinning? Yes, the GPU is spinning as well. Oh my gosh! It worked! It worked! I just need a display output, please. Just show a display output. I'm just begging you. Just let it load. Oh my gosh, those RAMs, baby! Let's go! Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful piece. Look at the RGB strip here. Look at this. Dude, that is... I like this case. I like this case actually. Oh my gosh, that is nice. I just needed to boot right now. Please boot. Dude, that is nice. Sucking air as well. Oh my gosh. Let's show an output.
One eternity later.
This is the part where you start to panic. It's not showing anything. Okay, it's time to research.
12 seconds later.
Wait, okay, it's time to panic. It's time to panic.
You can soon launch your own alert-powered native mobile application.
Oh my gosh, why to me? YouTube.com, newly built PC not posting.
3:28 a.m.
Like it's working, it's working, but will I display? Okay, no one panics. Calm down.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
Okay, check. Manual. Just calm down. Okay, manual. Closer.
Naghintay ka ba? Wala na! It's a prank!
Charan!